welcome back to another Random Sam Epic Mom car rant. I know, I do these a lot. Alright, so it is October. Hopefully I will get this posted before, Halloween. Because, all that stuff going on. But I've mentioned in the past, you get to fall and, everything starts happening. School gets back. You got to pay for school pictures, school supplies, all that. Then October comes around. You've got to start getting stuff ready, pantry-wise, for, the fall season and winter. And then you've also, if you have kids, you got to do costumes. Oh, my God. I'm actually headed to the store right now to get the last costume. Please let this be the last thing I need to get for these kids. But... and then you start worrying about Thanksgiving coming up, and then it's Christmas. So there's a lot of stuff that financially it's going to catch up to you. But I wanted to remind everybody that, especially if you live in places like South Dakota where you will get snowed in. I'm sorry, there's no ifs, ands, and buts. At some point, you are going to be snowed in, whether it is during the kids' Christmas break or if it's during, early winter or after winter. It doesn't matter. Sometime between now and May, you will be snowed in. Okay, that's fact of the matter, okay? So, here's one of the things that I like to remind people about. Because we do live in a cold area, and you will get snowed in, you need to have stuff available in home. And depending on your personality, making sure that you have video games that, not just one game, but, multiple things. In my house, we have a lot of electronic stuff. None of it is, brand new. It's all old stuff, so I'm not worried about getting robbed or anything. But it's enough to keep the kids entertained. And as parents, we're always trying to look at, what do we have in the house? I'll keep them entertained. I'll keep them out of my hair. That will, so they don't kill each other. Because God knows if you trap children into a house for too long, they will attack. But here's a reminder. For us grown-ups, we need stuff in the house too. Now, I'm going to list off a couple things, and you can, agree with me, disagree with me. I don't really care. If there's a chance that you live in a place like me, where if you get snowed in, it's not going to be just one day, it's going to be multiple days. Maybe have a bottle of wine stored somewhere so that when you finally knock those kids out, that they're finally down for the night, that you can have a glass of wine. Because, even if you keep it, not chilled, the minute you get snowed in, you stick it in one of those snow drifts, and then you pull it out, and it's like, okay, this is my treat for not, killing anyone or setting something on fire. This is my reward. Also, if you guys have seen any of my videos, you will know I'm a big book reader. I've encouraged it in my kids and such. So I do have a lot of books. And those are great for, cuddling up with a blanket and such. But other things, sometimes when you're snowed in, you will lose power. That is going to suck because, then you don't have the video games. Or if you happen to have, satellite TV, not having any of your cable stuff. So one of the things you can do, have DVDs available. I know we have the streaming services out there, guys, and they're very useful, but have some DVDs. Have an entire season of a show to watch so you can binge watch something. That's always fun. Snack food. I've been trying to cut the snack food out, but during the wintertime, you gotta have stuff in the house, like potato chips, get an extra thing of not only microwave popcorn, but popping popcorn, things like that. Dry milk that you can do, those are great things to have, evaporated milk, all that. Lots of things like that. If you don't lose power, doing something as simple as baking with your kids. So make sure you have extra stuff like brownie mixes, cookie mixes, things that, aren't going to take a lot. You don't have to do from scratch. And have that available, because that's kind of a twofold thing. Because if you're trapped in the house, Using the oven will, heat up the house, and it'll give you something sweet, and it gives them an activity to do. But again, guys, find things that are going to be enjoyable. I've always encouraged having an emergency activity box. I always stockpile on stuff, and it can be something as simple as writing materials, construction paper, puzzles. Having these things available will save your sanity, guys. So while I'm still trying to encourage everybody to go out there, stock up on the food stuff, stock up on, emergency gear, remember, you need to have stuff available so that your mind doesn't atrophy. And I don't know, guys, it's just another big thing is make sure you have board games, because you might have all the video games in the world, but you lose power, you can't use those video games. So again, board games, have candles around. One of the craft projects that we will be doing hopefully soon is making candles. So that's kind of a 2-for-1, it's an activity for the kids to do, but it's also something to store up on supplies. So, I don't know, we'll see how that one goes. Again, guys, each family is different. Every person is different. Just because something works for me doesn't mean it'll necessarily work for you, and vice versa. But if you guys do have some cool ideas for, preparing for the snow season and everything, please let me know. And again, guys, if you got little ones, as soon as you are not snowed in, you can go around, get the little sleds out and the snow castle making stuff, just whatever. My kids love to do, snowball fights and such. So, you do you. And you guys have some fun. It sucks being an adult because you have to do adult things, but it doesn't mean you can't have fun in your day. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. Hopefully you guys are having a great one. Bye.